ಸರಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು
Let us all take a moment to initiate today's program with our Nagamohan. I request everyone to raise for Nagamohan.
जय भारत जननी तनुजाते जय हे कर्नाटक माते जय सुंदर नदी वनगळ नाडे जय हे ऋषिगळ पीठे भूदेविय मकुटದ ನವಮಣಿಯೇ ಮಂಗಲ ಚಂದದ ಹೊನ್ನಿನ ಕಣಿಯೇ ರಾಘವ ಮಧುಸೂದನರವತರಿಸಿದ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ ಜನನಿಯ ಜೋಗುಳ ವೇದದ ಘೋಷ ಜನನಿಗೆ ಜೀವವು ನಿನ್ನಾವೇಶ ಹಸುರಿನ ಗಿರಿಗಳ ಸಾಲೆ ನಿನ್ನಯ ಕೊರಳಿನ ಮಾಲೆ ಕಪಿಲ ಪತಂಜಲ ಗೌತಮ ಜಿನನುತ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ ಶಂಕರ ಮನುಜ ವಿದ್ಯಾರಣ್ಯ ಬಸವೇಶ್ವರ ಭಕ್ತರ ದಿವ್ಯಾರಣ್ಯ ರಂಗ ಷಡಕ್ಷರಿ ಪನ್ನ ಪಂಪಲ ಕುಣಿಪತಿ ಜನ್ನ ಕುಮಾರ ವ್ಯಾಸನ ಮಂಗಳ ಧಾಮ ಕವಿಕೋಗಿಲೆಗಳ ಪುಣ್ಯಾರಾಮ ನಾರಕ ರಾಮಾನಂದ ಕವೀರರ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ ಕೈಲಕ ಮೈಸಳರಾಳಿದ ನಾಡೆ ಕಲ್ಪಣ ಜಗನರ ನೆಚ್ಚಿನ ತೀರೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಶರಾವತಿ ತುಂಗ ಕಾವೇರಿಯವರ ರಂಗ ಚೈತನ್ಯ ಪರಮಹಂಸ ವಿವೇಕರ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ ಸರ್ವಜನಾಂಗದ ಶಾಂತಿಯ ತೋಟ ರಸಿಕರ ಕನ್ನಡ ಸೆಳೆಯುವ ತೋಟ ಹಿಂದೂ ಕ್ರೈಸ್ತ ಮುಸಲ್ಮಾನ ಪಾರಸಿಕ ಜೈನರು ಪ್ಯಾರ ಜನಪದ ಹೋಲುವ ಹೊರೆಗಳ ಧಾಮ ನಾಯಕ ವೈರಿಕರ ರಾಮ ಕನ್ನಡ ನುಡಿ ಕುಣಿದಾಡುವ ದೇಹ ಕನ್ನಡ ತಾಯಿಯ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ದೇಹ ಜಯ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ ಜಯ ಸುಂದರ ನದಿ ವನಗಳ ನಾಡೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಋಷಿಗಳ ಬೀಡೆ ಜೈ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ
Thank you.
ಆಯ್ತಾ ಸರ್ ಇದು
Request the dignitaries to come forward for the floral tribute.
ಗೆಬ್ಲೆ
I request the dignitaries to come forward for the floral tribute of the portrait of H.P. Gundappa.
ಲೈವ್ ನೋಡ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ತಿಳ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ಹಾಂ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಆ ಸಾಂಗಿಂದನೇ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಹತ್ತಿರ
ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಬರುತ್ತಾ
ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯ
ನಿಂತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ಗೆ ಬರೋದು ಆ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗಿ
ಇಲ್ಲ
ಇವಾಗ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾವ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೇಕು.
ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳಿಸುತ್ತಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಸ್ಪೀಕರ್ ಇದೆ.
It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to this prestigious occasion organized by the Law Forum of Vivekananda College of Law under the Golden Jubilee celebrations of Janata Education Society. Today's event, the Rajamantra Pravina Shri H.P. Gundappa Gowda Memorial Lecture, is an important IQ initiative aimed at promoting constitutional awareness, legal education and social responsibility among students and the society. We are deeply honored to have amidst us Honorable Justice N. Nagamohan sir, former judge of the High Court of Karnataka, who has kindly consented to deliver today's memorial lecture on the topic Social Justice, Constitutional Perspective. Sir, your remarkable contribution to the judiciary and society continues to inspire generations of law students and legal professionals. We are truly privileged and grateful for your presence today. I now take great pleasure in welcoming our respected principal, Dr. K.B. Kempegowda sir, to welcome the dignitaries present on the dais.
Good morning. The distinguished chief guests of today's program, Honorable Justice Nagamohan sir, Dr. Meritorious, Vice President of Janata Education Society and the President of today's program, the Honorary Secretary of Janata Education Society, Shri Harish Sapareddy sir, Shri H. Gundappa, the donor and treasurer of Janata Education Society, Srimati Sapnayan, Chairperson, Governing Council, Vivekananda College of Law, members of Managing Committee of JES, family members of Rajamantra Pravina Shri H.P. Gundappa Gowda, colleagues, student friends, media persons, invitees. This is the second lecture in the name of Rajamantra Pravina Shri H.P. Gundappa Gowda, organized by our institution. Shri H.P. Gundappa Gowda was a pioneer in reconstruction work. He was a backward class leader. Was born in the year 1899 to the couple H.P. Boranna and Srimati Subbamma. Shri H.P. Boranna was a government servant. Shri Gundappa Gowda obtained degree in the year 1921 from Mysore University, studied in Maharaja College, Mysore. Later proceeded to Madras to obtain his B.A. degree and started practice in Bangalore. In the same year, he got married to Jayalakshmamma, daughter of Shri G. Putana Gowda of Kerala. He shifted his practice to Assam. Later he plunged into politics and wanted to contest for the district board of Assam and strongly opined that only Justice Party could provide justice to the backward classes, and he started his own party, Justice Party of Mysore. Then he renamed his party as Praja Party. Though he was enticed to become revenue professional, he refused the same and took the support of his friends and elected as district board to the district board and People's Representative Assembly 1926 in Mysore Maharaja's period, and eventually was also elected to the position of Chairman of District Board. This path-breaking development in his life to build his career in politics. Later he served as Chairman of District Board from 1926 to 1938, continuously for 12 years. And in 1930, he rechristened his Praja Party as Praja Mantri Mandali. To further the cause of backward classes in 1934, he allied with other non-Congress parties and merged his party and called it as United Praja Paksha. He became the first president of the Congress Committee of Assam District. He took an active part in Shivapura Satyagraha in Mandya, and once a prominent Congress leader, he quit Congress to form his own Rashtriya Praja Paksha. As per K.R. Srinivas Iyengar's Administrative Reforms Report in 1941, he was appointed the first Vakaliga non-official minister by Jayachamarajan Ravadiya. On 7/6/1941, he received a personal congratulatory message from Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel for his greatest contribution for Indian freedom struggle. He was put in charge of local government and public health. He served there as 4 years, and he was the chairman of Mysore Land Reforms Commission. Then he conferred the title of Rajamantra Pravina by the Maharaja of Mysore. During this period, he traveled length and breadth of Karnataka, then Mysore, and initiated many programs to alleviate the difficulties of the poor and downtrodden. He was a member of Legislative Council, and he spoke eloquently in favor of backward classes, delineating how they were deprived of fair compensation even during Maharaja's period. In 1945, Shri H. Gundappa was elected to Legislative Council from Assam District and became a Speaker of Mysore Legislative Council. Chairman of Mysore States, and then he was the first Chairman of Mysore Public Service Commission, presently called as Karnataka Public Service Commission. After his demitting office, he settled in Shantigrama and later shifted to Assam. Though he wanted to contest for Lok Sabha election, he did evince keen interest in it and served the society in his own way, more particularly for the betterment of backward classes. In his memory, his son Shri H. Balgopal and his family members, they have decided to institute a corpus fund in our institution to organize a memorial lecture every year and also to make aware this younger generation the ideals of Shri H. Gundappa. When we thought of organizing this memorial lecture, only one name was considered by the management was Shri H. Nagamohan sir. When we met him, he has readily agreed to deliver lecture on the very important topic called the social justice and constitutional perspective. Friends, as a student of constitutional law, it is my sincere opinion that though Indian constitution is considered as the largest constitution in the world, it is not free from criticism, but the constitution has become not only a political document. In my opinion, constitution is a document on economy, polity, social justice, international polity, diplomacy, and I used to teach my students in this regard how to perceive constitution. You can perceive constitution upon perusal of various provisions of the constitution. Sometimes you feel constitution as your mother, father, great friend, philosopher, everything it is for us. Though Indian prostitution is considered as the liar's paradise, but its aim is to empower the downtrodden through advancing social justice. Sri H.N. Nagamohan sir is a pioneer in the field of advancing social justice and creating awareness, and I feel it's my privilege to give this brief profile to you. He was born on 12th February 1952 to Sri H.N. Nagamohan, a freedom fighter, and Srimati Parvatama at Yabbani Grama, Mulibagalu Taluk, Kolar district. Sir has obtained his BA LLB degree from Bangalore University. Then in the year 1907 started his career as an advocate. In 2004 he was appointed as a judge of High Court of Karnataka. In 2014 he retired from that post. Sir was a designated senior advocate and practiced in Supreme Court between 2015 to 2018, and his pro bono work are really interesting. We teach Constitution here, but he has taken it as a mission to take Constitution to the doorstep of a common man in Karnataka particularly. He started an abhiyan called Samvidhana Odu Abhiyan, reading Constitution, and he had written that reading Constitution, a book in English, and Samvidhana Odu in Kannada, and it is translated to 6 other Indian languages, and it was sold. ನಿಮಗೆ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ವಿಷಯ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸರ್, ಅವರ ಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳು sold more than 25 lakhs copies are being sold and reached common man. And another important thing which impresses me a lot as a student of law was during his stint as a judge, he delivered more than 40,000 judgments in the High Court of Karnataka and created history. One important judgment I have to mention here, Labor Welfare Fund is there, Labor Board, they spend money on this. He took them to task. Instead of spending money on constructing Kalyana Mandapas in villages like, backward villages like Koppal, Bidar and other places, he issued a writ of mandamus against the government of Karnataka to start mobile schools. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಆನ್ ವೀಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸರ್ಸ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್. ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ, ನೀವು ಕಲ್ಯಾಣ ಮಂಟಪ ಕಟ್ಟೋದಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ದೆನ್ ಹಿ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ರಿಟನ್ several books in ಕನ್ನಡ, ಸಂವಿಧಾನ ಓದು, ರೈತರ ಮೇಲೆ ಗದಾ ಪ್ರಹಾರ, ರೈತರ ಭದ್ರತೆ, ದೇಶದ ಅಭದ್ರತೆ, ಮೀಸಲಾತಿ ಭ್ರಮೆ ಮತ್ತು ವಾಸ್ತವ, ಸಂವಿಧಾನ ಮತ್ತು ವಚನಗಳು, ನ್ಯಾಯಾಂಗ ಒಳನೋಟ, ಸಮಾಜವಾದ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಂಗ, ಅಸ್ಪೃಶ್ಯತೆ ಮತ್ತು ಕಾನೂನು, ಅರಿವು ಬೆಳಕು, ಮಹಿಳಾ ಅಸಮಾನತೆ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಬಿ.ಆರ್. ಅಂಬೇಡ್ಕರ್ ಮತ್ತು ಕಾರ್ಮಿಕ ಕಾನೂನು, ಜಾಗತಿಕ ಧುರೀಣ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಬಿ.ಆರ್. ಅಂಬೇಡ್ಕರ್, ಮಾಧ್ಯಮದ ದಿಕ್ಕು ಎತ್ತ. These are all the books written in Kannada and in English. Reservation, Myth and Reality, Problems and Challenges Before Young Advocates, Challenges to the Constitution, Reading the Constitution. And sir, as an advocate, he served as Secretary of Bar Association, Bangalore, and he was a panel advocate of many institutions and organizations, and he served even the Karnataka High Court's Legal Services Committee Chairman. Later, he worked on several commissions. Karnataka Vidhana Sabha Nai Sadana Samitiಗೆ ಕಾನೂನು ಸಲಹೆಗಾರರಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. Then he was an expert member for Babu Budangiri Dispute Commission, and also he took the officials to task while submitting his report on the irregularities committed in Bangalore City Corporation. And also he was the independent member, the chairman of Lingayata Swatantra Dharma Commission, which means there was a commission appointed for that purpose. And very recently, you all know, his commission report is always in the news, that is increasing reservation for SC/STs in Karnataka. ಪರಿಶಿಷ್ಟ ಜಾತಿ, ಪರಿಶಿಷ್ಟ ಪಂಗಡ, ಮೀಸಲಾತಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಳ ಆಯೋಗದ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. There are long list of awards, and he is the recipient of awards, and for more than that, he is a benevolent friend of Janata Education Society. Always he guides us wherever we go there. Sir, thank you very much for accepting our invitation to deliver this Rajamanira Pravina HP Gundappa Memorial Lecture on this occasion. And I, on behalf of Janata Education Society's VIVEKANANDA College of Law, and on behalf of all my colleagues and student friends, a warm welcome to you, sir. Dr. R. Ravindra, sir is the Vice President of Janata Education Society and he is the President of today's program. Dr. Ravindra is specialized in orthopedic. He is an orthopedic surgeon, joint replacement surgeon. He has experience of more than 38 years in this field, and he started Suguna Hospital, which provides quality treatment with affordable cost, and the key services: joint replacement expert, arthroscopy, fracture management, spine disorders and sports injuries. Dr. Ravindra sir, the specialty in him is this: as an experienced orthopedic specialist and surgeon, providing expert care for bone, joint and muscle problems. He specializes in joint replacement surgeries including hip, knee and shoulder replacements, and treat fractures, arthritis, spine issues and sports injuries. Sir, as serving the Vice President of Janata Education Society, he is visiting for the first time on our institution to preside over this auspicious occasion. Sir, I take pleasure to welcome you on behalf of my staff and student friends. We have amidst us Shri Appareddy Harish, the Honorary Secretary of Janata Education Society, one who leads us from front, and he is the person who always encourages us to organize many more these type of programs in our institution. Sir, it's my pleasure, I take pleasure to welcome you on this occasion. Shri H.G. Bhagopal sir, perhaps he is the younger among all the people, those who are gathered here. He is an active sportsman, a banker, and presently he is the treasurer of Janata Education Society and the chairman of Law Forum from its inception. Service always encourages us in organizing these type of programs. Sir, thank you very much for instituting this participant in our institution. And sir is also sponsoring a cash prize for a student who secured highest marks in Constitution law. Sir, a special thanks to you, and I take pleasure to welcome you on this occasion. Srimati Sapna N, the chairman of our governing council and proud daughter of Shri S.T. Narayanagowda, whom we always cherish and remember. Madam is rightly the chairperson, and she always evinces interest in all our activities. Madam, I take pleasure to welcome you on behalf of my colleagues and student friends. We have amidst us Dr. Pratap Balakrishna, grandson of Shri H.P. Gundappa. Sir, I take pleasure to welcome you. Shri Sunil, chartered accountant and proud son of Shri H.G. Bhagopal sir, is here. Sir, I take pleasure to welcome you. Srimati Shalini Madam, Bhagopal sir's daughter. Madam, thanks for traveling all the way and to join us today in today's program. We have amidst us Shri H.D. Narayan sir, who is one of the founder members of Janata Education Society and a practicing advocate and member of our governing council. Sir, I take pleasure to welcome you. Shri I. Narayan Reddy sir is with us. He is the member of our managing committee. Sir, I take pleasure to welcome you. Shri Alim sir, member of the managing committee of Janata Education Society, and Srimati Pankaja Madam, I welcome you too. I take pleasure to welcome all the invitees, media persons, my colleagues and student friends to this auspicious occasion, and welcome one and all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. A very warm welcome to you, dear. I request Srimati Nirmala Hegde, Assistant Professor, to brief us the profile of Miss Jeevita Shri, who has bagged Meritorious Student Award initiated in the name of Rajamantra Pravina Shri H.P. Gundappa Gowda. I request Nirmala Hegde ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning to the respected dignitaries on the desk, esteemed guests, respected principal, faculty members, dear students and all present here. At the outset, I on behalf of Janata Education Society's VIVEKANANDA College of Law, we express our heartfelt gratitude to the family members of Rajamantra Pravina Shri H.P. Gundappa Gowda sir, in whose memory this prestigious cash prize has been instituted to encourage and honor meritorious students of our institution. This award is presented to the student who secures the highest marks in the subject Constitutional Law 1 and 2 in the end semester examination of the Karnataka's State Law University. Such noble initiatives inspire students to strive for academic excellence and uphold the true spirit of education. It is indeed a matter of pride to announce that this year's recipient of the cash prize is Miss Jeevita Shri K, a 6th semester student of the 5-year BA course. I request Jeevita Shri to occupy the seat of honor. Jeevita Shri is the daughter of Mr. Srinivasa T and Mrs. Manjula H, born and brought up in Bangalore. She completed her schooling in National Public School, securing 89% in SSLC, and completed her PUC at CM National Composite PU College with 77%. She joined our institution in the year 2023 to pursue the 5-year BA LLB course. Apart from her academic excellence, she has actively represented our institution in several prestigious moot court competitions, including the Surana and KLE moot court competition, as well as the Advocate P. Shivaji Shetty Memorial moot court competition held at Udupi. She has also participated in a moot court competition conducted by Chota Nagpur Law College. Adding to her achievements, she secured the title of Best Female Advocate in an intra-college competition and has actively participated and won prizes in various intra- and intercollegiate cultural competitions. Her dedication, academic brilliance, and active involvement in co-curricular activities truly make her deserving of this honor. May I now request the dignitaries on the desk to kindly present the cash prize and certificate to Ms. Jeevita Shri K. May I call upon Ms. Jeevita Shri K. in the years to come. I, on behalf of our institution, once again express our heartfelt gratitude to the family members of Rajamantra Praveena Shri H.B. Gundappa Gowda sir for instituting this cash prize in his cherished memory and for encouraging academic excellence among students. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. Vivekananda College of Law has always stood for academic excellence, ethical values, and nation building. As part of the Golden Jubilee celebrations, today's memorial lecture serves as a platform for meaningful discussion on constitutional ideals and social justice. Dear students, today's session is a wonderful opportunity to learn from one of the finest legal luminaries of our country. I request everyone to actively listen and make the best use of this memorable academic session. The moment we all have been eagerly waiting for has arrived. It is now my proud privilege to invite Honorable Mr. Justice N. Nagamohan sir, former Judge, High Court of Karnataka, to deliver the memorial lecture on social justice, constitutional perspective. Sir, we humbly request you to address the gathering.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. How many of you do not know Kannada? ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಕನ್ನಡ ಗೊತ್ತು. I love to speak in my mother tongue, that is Kannada. For a moment, I violate and disobey the command of your principal, KB Kempe, because he instructed me to speak in English. Now I notice that all of you know Kannada. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷತೆಯನ್ನು ವಹಿಸಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನನ್ನ ಆತ್ಮೀಯರಾದಂತಹ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಆರ್ ರವೀಂದ್ರ ಅವರೇ, ಈ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಗಳಾದಂಥ ಮತ್ತೊಬ್ಬ ಆತ್ಮೀಯರಾದಂಥ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ಅಪ್ಪಾರೆಡ್ಡಿ ಹರೀಶ್ ಅವರೇ, ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಎಂಡೋಮೆಂಟ್ ಲೆಕ್ಚರ್ಗೆ ಕಾರಣಕರ್ತರಾದಂಥ ಹಿರಿಯರು ಆದಂಥ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ಎಚ್ ಜಿ ಬಾಲಗೋಪಾಲ್ ಅವರೇ, ನನ್ನ ಆತ್ಮೀಯರಾದ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಗೌಡರ ಮಗಳು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ ಬಹಳ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಯಿತು, ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಸಪ್ನಾ ಅವರೇ, ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಹ್ವಾನಿತರೇ, ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರೇ, ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ಮಹಿಳೆಯರೇ ಮತ್ತು ವಾಹಿನಿ, ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ಗುಂಡಪ್ಪ ಗೌಡರು ನಾನು ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಆದರೆ ಅವರ ಇಬ್ಬರು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಜಸ್ಟಿಸ್ ಎಚ್ ಡಿ ಬಾಲಕೃಷ್ಣ ಮತ್ತು ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ಬಾಲಗೋಪಾಲ್ ಅವರು ನನಗೆ ಅನೇಕ ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ಪರಿಚಯ, ಆತ್ಮೀಯರು. ಅವರ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ನಾನು ಗುಂಡಪ್ಪ ಗೌಡರನ್ನ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ. ಗುಂಡಪ್ಪ ಗೌಡರ ಪ್ರೊಫೈಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ನೀವು ಓದಿದ್ರೆ ಅವರೊಬ್ಬ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಪಾಲಿಟಿಷಿಯನ್ ಅಂತ ನಮಗೆ ಇಂಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆದರೆ ನನ್ನ ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಪಾಲಿಟಿಷಿಯನ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. Politician is a person who only think of the next election. But Gundappa Gowda is a statesman who always think of the next generation. ಅವರು ಏನೇ ಅಧಿಕಾರನ ಹೊಂದಿರಬಹುದು, ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೆಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ನನಗೆ ಅವರು he is a great advocate of social justice. ಗ್ರಾಮಾಂತರ ಪ್ರದೇಶದ ಜನರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ಹಿಂದುಳಿದವರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ಬಡವರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅತಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಾಳಜಿ ವಹಿಸಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಬ್ಬ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ನ್ಯಾಯದ ಧುರೀಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಂತ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿತ್ವ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ಗುಂಡಪ್ಪನವರು. ಅಂತಹ ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ನೆನಪಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ದತ್ತಿ ಉಪನ್ಯಾಸನ ಸ್ಥಾಪನೆ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕುಟುಂಬದ ಸದಸ್ಯರಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆಯನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಗಂಭೀರವಾಗಿ ಈ ದತ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ನಡೆಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಜನತಾ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪದಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಿಗೂ, ವಿವೇಕಾನಂದ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಾಲರು ಹಾಗೂ ಗವರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸದಸ್ಯರಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಯನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಅಂತಹ ಒಬ್ಬ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮೇರು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿತ್ವ, ಅಂತ ಒಬ್ಬ ಧುರೀಣ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನನ್ನಂತ ಒಬ್ಬ ಸಾಧಾರಣ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನ ಕರೆಸಿ ಈ ಉಪನ್ಯಾಸ ನೀಡುವಂತ ಅವಕಾಶ ನೀಡಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನನ್ನ ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆಯನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಆತ್ಮೀಯರೇ, ಇತಿಹಾಸದ ಪುಟಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ತಿರುಗಾಕಿದಾಗ ಜಗತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಅನೇಕ ರೀತಿಯ ತಾರತಮ್ಯನ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಮಿನೇಷನ್, ರೇಷಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಮಿನೇಷನ್, ರಿಲಿಜಿಯಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಮಿನೇಷನ್, ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಮಿನೇಷನ್, class discrimination, gender discrimination, and cultural discrimination. When I say cultural discrimination, it also includes the linguistic discrimination. ಇವತ್ತು ಕೂಡ ಜಗತ್ತಿನ ಯಾವುದೇ ದೇಶ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಒಂದಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿಯ ಈ ತಾರತಮ್ಯನ ನಾವು ಕಾಣುತ್ತೇವೆ. ಈ ತಾರತಮ್ಯನ ಪ್ರಮುಖವಾಗಿ 3 ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣಬಹುದು. ರಾಜಕೀಯ ತಾರತಮ್ಯ, ಪೊಲಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಮಿನೇಷನ್, ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಮಿನೇಷನ್. ಈ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಜಗತ್ತಿನ ಬಹುಸಂಖ್ಯಾತ ಜನರು ಹಸುವಿನಿಂದ ನರಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಬಡತನದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅನಕ್ಷರಸ್ಥರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಿರುದ್ಯೋಗಗಳಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅನಾರೋಗ್ಯಸ್ಥರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ವಸತಿಹೀನರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಜಗತ್ತಿನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಕ್ಕುಗಳಿಂದ ವಂಚಿತರಾಗಿ ಗುಲಾಮರಂತೆ ಬಾಳುವಂತಹ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಇವತ್ತಿಗೂ ಸಹ ಮುಂದುವರಿತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸತ್ಯದ ಸಂಗತಿಯನ್ನ ನಾವು ಯಾರು ಮರೆಯೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Throughout the world, in almost all the countries and at all the times, in one form or the other, you will find a protest against this discrimination. Finally, in 2009, the United Nations Organization declared to celebrate every year 20th of February as Social Justice Day. The member nations have signed this declaration in their own way. In every country in the world, you will see the celebration of Social Justice Day in one form or the other. The object of celebrating this social justice is to eliminate and to put an end to all type of discrimination among human beings and to establish a equal society. With this object, the world has accepted today that we have to put an end to this discrimination. But merely by doing so is not enough. Every nation, every person throughout the world has to imbibe the concept of the social justice. They must practice in their day-to-day life and they must bring it into a reality. Then only we can establish an equal society in the world. ಜಗತ್ತಿನ ಈ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾರತ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ನ್ಯಾಯನ ನಾವು ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಜಗತ್ತಿನ ಎಲ್ಲ ದೇಶಗಳಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಧರ್ಮಗಳು ಭಾರತ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿವೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂದೂ ಧರ್ಮ ಇದೆ, ಇಸ್ಲಾಂ ಧರ್ಮ ಇದೆ, ಕ್ರೈಸ್ತ ಧರ್ಮ ಇದೆ, ಬೌದ್ಧ ಧರ್ಮ ಇದೆ, ಜೈನ ಧರ್ಮ ಇದೆ, ಸಿಖ್ ಧರ್ಮ ಇದೆ, ಪಾರ್ಸಿ ಧರ್ಮ ಇದೆ. ನಾವು ಈ ಯಾವ ಧರ್ಮಕ್ಕೂ ಸೇರಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈ ದೇಶದ ಬುಡಕಟ್ಟು ಜನ, ದಿ ಟ್ರೈಬಲ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ, ದೇ ಸೇ we do not belong to any of these religions. We have got our own traditions, our own beliefs, our own gods. ಈ ಟ್ರೈಬಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ಈ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಅನೇಕ ಪಂಥಗಳಿವೆ. ಇದರ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾತಿಗಳಿವೆ. ಈ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ 4635 ಜಾತಿಗಳಿವೆ. ದಿ ಆಂಥ್ರೋಪಾಲಜಿಕಲ್ ಸರ್ವೆ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ in its report specifies that there are 4635 ethnic groups in this country. ಹುಟ್ಟುತ್ತ ನನಗೊಂದು ಜಾತಿ, ನನ್ನ ಜಾತಿಗೊಂದು ಕಸುಬು. ನಾನು ಜಾತಿ ಬದಲಾಯಿಸೋಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಕಸುಬು ಬದಲಾಯಿಸೋಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಂತರ್ಜಾತಿ ಮದುವೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡೋಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಜಾತಿಯ ಜನ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಕೂತು ಪಂಕ್ತಿ ಭೋಜನ ಮಾಡೋಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಯಾಕೆ, ಸತ್ತ ಹೆಣಗಳನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಸ್ಮಶಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಮುಸಲ್ಮಾನರಿಗೆ ಬೇರೆ, ಹಿಂದೂಗಳಿಗೆ ಬೇರೆ, ಕ್ರೈಸ್ತರಿಗೆ ಬೇರೆ, ಶೂದ್ರರಿಗೆ ಬೇರೆ, ಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮಣರಿಗೆ ಬೇರೆ, ದಲಿತರಿಗೆ ಬೇರೆ. ಇಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಈ ಜಾತಿ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ವಂಶ ಪಾರಂಪರ್ಯ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎ ಕಾಪ್ಲರ್ ಸನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿಕಮ್ ಎ ಕಾಪ್ಲರ್, ಎ ಹೇರ್ ಕಟರ್ ಸನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿಕಮ್ ಎ ಹೇರ್ ಕಟರ್, ಎ ವಾಷರ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಸನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿಕಮ್ ಎ ವಾಷರ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್, ಎ ಫಾರ್ಮರ್ ಸನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿಕಮ್ ಎ ಫಾರ್ಮರ್. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಜಾತಿ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಅಸಮಾನತೆನೂ ಇದೆ, ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ಅಸಮಾನತೆನೂ ಇದೆ, ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಅಸಮಾನತೆ ಇದೆ. ಅಷ್ಟು ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ವರ್ಗ ಅಸಮಾನತೆ ಇದೆ, ಲಿಂಗ ಅಸಮಾನತೆ ಇದೆ. ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಸಮಾನತೆಗಳ ಈ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಈ ಅಸಮಾನತೆಗಳು ಇರುವುದರ ಕಾರಣ ಈ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹುಸಂಖ್ಯಾತ ಜನರು ಇವತ್ತಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ, ಆರ್ಥಿಕ, ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಅಸಮಾನತೆಯನ್ನು ಅನುಭವಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾನು ಇತ್ತೀಚೆಗೆ ಒಂದು ಆಯೋಗದ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷನಾಗಿ ಈ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಜಾತಿಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿತು. There I realized the castes not only in Karnataka, in India, are not homogeneous, they are heterogeneous. ಅವರು ಸಮಾನರಲ್ಲ, ಅವರು ಅಸಮಾನ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಬರಿದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮಣರಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕ್ಷತ್ರಿಯರಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ವೈಶ್ಯರಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಶೂದ್ರರಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದರ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವರು ಅಸ್ಪೃಶ್ಯರು. ಈ ಅಸ್ಪೃಶ್ಯರಲ್ಲಿ ಪರಿಶಿಷ್ಟ ಜಾತಿ ಇದೆ, ಪರಿಶಿಷ್ಟ ಪಂಗಡ ಇದೆ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಪರಿಶಿಷ್ಟ ಜಾತಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ 101 ಜಾತಿಗಳಿವೆ. ಈ 101 ಜಾತಿಗಳು ಒಂದಾದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ದೇ ಆರ್ ಹೆಟ್ರೋಜಿನಿಯಸ್. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಹೆಟ್ರೋಜಿನಿಯಸ್ ಅಂತ ಐ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ವಿತ್ ಇನ್ 2 minutes. ಭಾರತ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಪರಿಶಿಷ್ಟ ಜಾತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ 101 ಜಾತಿಗಳ ಪೈಕಿ ಟಚಬಲ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. They feel that they are superior to other untouchable in scheduled castes. ಇದು ಒಂದು. ಅನ್ಟಚಬಲ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಲೆಯರು ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ ನಾವು ಮಾದಿಗರಿಗಿಂತ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠರು, ಮಾದಿಗರು ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ ನಾವು ದಕ್ಕಲಿಗರಿಗಿಂತ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠರು, ದಕ್ಕಲಿಗರು ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ ನಾವು ಮಾಸ್ತಿಕರಿಗಿಂತ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠರು. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಜಾತಿಯ ನಡುವೆ ಪರಿಶಿಷ್ಟ ಜಾತಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅಸಮಾನತೆ ಇದೆ. ಈ ಪರಿಶಿಷ್ಟ ಜಾತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವರು ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರಿಸ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕೆಲವರು ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಲೇಬರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ದಿ ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರಿಸ್ಟ್ ಫೀಲ್ ಸುಪೀರಿಯರ್ ಟು ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಲೇಬರರ್. An agriculture laborer feels superior to a leather worker. A leather worker feels superior to a street cleaner. He feels superior that I am better than a toilet cleaner. ಇಷ್ಟು ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ 101 caste to live in any one colony, one layout. But in my study, it revealed in Karnataka, there is no single village in Karnataka where more than 2 to 3 castes are living. ಕೊಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಕಡೆ ಮಾದಿಗರಿರೋಲ್ಲ, ಮಾದಿಗರಿರೋ ಕಡೆ ದಕ್ಕಲಿಗರಿರೋಲ್ಲ, ದಕ್ಕಲಿಗರಿರೋ ಕಡೆ ಬೋವಿಗಳಿರೋ, ಬೋವಿಗಳಿರೋ ಕಡೆ ಬಂಜಾರ ಇರೋಲ್ಲ, ಬಂಜಾರಗಳಿರೋ ಕಡೆ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಜಾತಿ ಇರೋದು. ಇವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಂದು ಬಾವಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರು ಸೇದಲ್ಲ, ಒಬ್ಬರ ಮನೆಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರ ಪ್ರವೇಶ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಒಬ್ಬರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಡಿಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರು ತಿನ್ನೋಲ್ಲ, ಒಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಕೊಡೋಲ್ಲ, ಹೆಣ್ಣು ತಕೊಳ್ಳೋಲ್ಲ. There is lot of untouchability among untouchables in Karnataka. This is the social discrimination that we are seeing in this country. ಈ ರೀತಿಯ ಅಸಮಾನತೆಯ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಯಾವುದೂ ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡದೇ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕೆಲವು ಜಾತಿಗಳು ಅನೇಕ ರೀತಿಯ ಸಂಕಷ್ಟಗಳನ್ನ ಅನುಭವಿಸಬೇಕು. They are denied the right to education, right to property, right to water, right to participate in the administration, right to participate in justice delivery system. My friends, they are also denied opportunity to serve in defense. ಭಾರತ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಷತ್ರಿಯರೇ ಯುದ್ಧದ ಮಾಡತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮನೋಬಲಿ, ಅದನ್ನ ಬೇರೆ ಜಾತಿಯವರು ಕೊಡಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಕ್ಷತ್ರಿಯರು ಸೋತ್ರೆ ಇಡೀ ದೇಶ ಸೋತಂಗೆ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ರು. They constitute only 4% of India's population. If Kshatriyas are defeated, then India is made to be defeated. That is why we live as slaves for more than 1,000 years for alien forces. ಇದರ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಏನೋ ಧ್ವನಿ ಎತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ, ಬಂಡಾಯ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ. ಬುದ್ಧ, ಬಸವ, ಗಾಂಧಿ, ಅಂಬೇಡ್ಕರ್, ಪೆರಿಯಾರ್, ನಾರಾಯಣ ಗುರು, ದಾಸಪಂಥ, ಭಕ್ತಿ ಪಂಥ, ಈ ರೀತಿ ಅನೇಕ ಮಹನೀಯರು ಈ ಜಾತಿ ಅಸಮಾನತೆ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ತಮ್ಮ ಧ್ವನಿ ಎತ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಆದರೆ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ಅಂಬೇಡ್ಕರ್ ಅವರು ಹೇಳಿದರು, ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ನ್ಯಾಯ ಅನ್ನೋದೊಂದು ಭಿಕ್ಷೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದೊಂದು ಮಾನವ ಹಕ್ಕು, ಅನುಷ್ಠಾನಗೊಳಿಸಬಹುದಾದಂತಹ ಹಕ್ಕಾಗಬೇಕು. ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಜಸ್ಟಿಸ್ is not a charity. Social justice is a human right. He further advocated social justice shall be a enforceable state policy and state duty. ಹಾಗಾಗಿನೇ ಸ್ವತಂತ್ರ ಪೂರ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಜಾತಿ ಅಸಮಾನತೆಯ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ನಾವೊಂದಷ್ಟು ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆಗಳನ್ನು ಈ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷರು ಕೆಲವು ಕಾನೂನುಗಳನ್ನು ತಂದರು, ಈ ದೇಶದ ಕೊಲ್ಲಾಪುರ ಮಹಾರಾಜರು ಕೆಲವು ಕಾನೂನು ತಂದರು, ನಾಲ್ವಡಿ ಕೃಷ್ಣರಾಜ ಒಡೆಯರ್ ಕೆಲವು ಕಾನೂನು ತಂದರು, ತ್ರಿವೆಂಕೂರು ಮಹಾರಾಜರವರು ಒಂದು ಕಾನೂನು ತಂದರು. ಗುಂಡಪ್ಪ ಗೌಡರು ಕಟ್ಟದಂತ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಜಸ್ಟಿಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಕೂಡ ಇದರ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಧ್ವನಿ ಎತ್ತಿ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ನ್ಯಾಯ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಹೋರಾಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಂಚೂಣಿಯಲ್ಲಿತ್ತು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಸತ್ಯ, ಅದು ಇತಿಹಾಸ. ಇಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲದರ ಪರಿಣಾಮವಾಗಿ ಅನೇಕ ಕಾನೂನುಗಳು ಬಂತು. ಆದರೆ ಅಂತಿಮವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾತಂತ್ರ್ಯ ಬಂದ ನಂತರ ಜಗತ್ತಿನ ಅತಿ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಲಿಖಿತ ಸಂವಿಧಾನವನ್ನು ಒಪ್ಪಿ ಭಾರತ ಗಣರಾಜ್ಯ. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾನೂನು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಾದ್ರಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಾರಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಏನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಮೈ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್, ಆಲ್ ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ರಿಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ಸ್, ಬಟ್ ಆಲ್ ರಿಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್. The question is, when an independent state will become a republic? When an independent state accepts a written constitution and implements, then that state will become a republic. In 1947, we became independent. In 1950, by accepting the world's biggest written constitution, India became a republic. ಭಾರತದ ಸಂವಿಧಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಿಯಾಂಬಲ್ ಅಂತಿದೆ, ಪೀಠಿಕೆ. The preamble specifies justice social, justice economic, justice political. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗಮನಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ, please note down, they did not use the word justice political. First they used the word justice social, then they used the word justice economics, then they used the word justice political. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಭಾರತದ ಸಂವಿಧಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಜಸ್ಟಿಸ್ಗೆ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಮಹತ್ವವನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. Further we must see that no article in the Indian Constitution do not specify what are its basic features. ಸಂವಿಧಾನದ ಮೂಲ ತತ್ವಗಳು ಅಂತ ಭಾರತದ ಸಂವಿಧಾನದ ಯಾವುದೇ ಅನುಚ್ಛೇದದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೆ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ಭಾರತದ ಸರ್ವೋಚ್ಚ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯ ಕೇಶವಾನಂದ ಭಾರತಿ ಪ್ರಕರಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೂಲಭೂತ ಸಿದ್ಧಾಂತಗಳು ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ತತ್ವವನ್ನ ಪ್ರತಿಪಾದಿಸಿದೆವು. ಆ ಜಡ್ಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಹೇಳಿದರು, when you read the entire constitution you will find there are certain ideologies which are implicit in the constitution. What are they? Democracy, secularism, social justice, pluralism, welfare state, fundamental rights. These are the basic features of the constitution. Further, the Supreme Court declared that these basic features are untouchable and unamendable. Let any political party may come to the power, whatever may be the majority they may enjoy, yet they have no power to amend the basic features of the constitution. That is why still in our constitution, despite various political developments in the country, the philosophy of democracy, secularism, social justice, welfare state, etc. are still continuing in our constitution. I don't want to give a detailed picture of all the provisions in the constitution. ಆದರೆ ಕೆಲವನ್ನ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ತರಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಧರ್ಮ ಭೇದವಿಲ್ಲದ, ಜಾತಿ ಭೇದವಿಲ್ಲದ, ಲಿಂಗ ಭೇದವಿಲ್ಲದ, ಪ್ರಾಂತ್ಯ ಭೇದವಿಲ್ಲದ, ಭಾಷಾ ಭೇದವಿಲ್ಲದ, ವರ್ಗ ಭೇದವಿಲ್ಲದ ಈ ದೇಶದ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಕಾನೂನಿನ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮಾನರು. All are equal before the eye of law. All are extending equal protection under law. All are provided equal opportunity under law. Whether the President of India or the Cobbler of India, they enjoy only one vote each. It is not just that one vote, one value. With that one vote, a candidate may be declared as won. You have seen yesterday and today in the newspapers, in Tamil Nadu, one candidate has won with single vote. A candidate has also lost with single vote. That is the value that is provided to every citizens of this country. In this way, we have tried to put an end to caste inequality through our constitution and constitutional provisions in India. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಅನೇಕ ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂವಿಧಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ನ್ಯಾಯದ ಅಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಳವಡಿಸಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಕಳೆದ 75 ವರ್ಷಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ನ್ಯಾಯದ ಪರಿಣಾಮವಾಗಿ ನಾವೊಂದಷ್ಟು ಸಾಧನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ. ಈ ದೇಶದ ಪ್ರಧಾನಿ ಯಾರು? ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಪತಿ ಯಾರು? Who is the President of India? She belongs to which caste? Scheduled tribe. Is it possible to dream a scheduled caste woman to become the first citizen of India in caste hierarchy? No. If it had been possible, that is because of the Indian Constitution. Who is the Prime Minister of India? He belongs to which caste? Most backward. In caste hierarchy, is it possible to dream that a most backward class man to become the Prime Minister of India? If it has been possible, that is because of the Indian Constitution. ನಾನು ಕೋಲಾರ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ ಮಧ್ಯಮ ವರ್ಗದ ಒಬ್ಬ ರೈತನ ಮಗ. ಜಾತಿ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ರೈತನ ಮಗ ಏನಾಗ್ಬೇಕು ಹೇಳಿ? ಆದ್ರೆ ನಾನಾಗಿದ್ದು ನನ್ನ ಏಜ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಹೇಳ್ಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ, ಆದ್ರೂ ನಾನು ಏಜ್ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಹೆಂಗಸರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಏಜ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ, ನನಗೂ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಆದ್ರೂ ಕೆಂಪೇಗೌಡರಿಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಒಬ್ಬ ರೈತನ ಮಗ, ರೈತ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾಯ್ತು. ಹಾಗೆ BA LLB ಪದವಿ ಪಡೆದು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಶಹರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ 25 ವರ್ಷ ಲಾಯರ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಹೈಕೋರ್ಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ 10 ವರ್ಷ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ, 4 ವರ್ಷ ಸುಪ್ರೀಂ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆಸಿಗ್ನೇಟೆಡ್ ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ಅಡ್ವೊಕೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಇವತ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಬಂದು ನಿಂತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟೀಸ್ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡೆಡ್ ಟು ಮೀ ಬೈ ಮೈ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಭಾರತ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ನ್ಯಾಯನ ನಾವು ವಿಸ್ತರಿಸ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಜನರಿಗೆ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗಿದೆ. The Dalits are provided with political reservation, educational reservation and job reservation. Backwards are provided with educational reservation and job reservation and reservation in local bodies. Women are provided with reservation in local bodies and education and employment. ಇವತ್ತು ಮಹಿಳೆಯರು ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ 2ನೇ ದರ್ಜೆಯ ಪ್ರಜೆಗಳನ್ನಾಗಿ ನಡೆಸಿಕೊಂಡು, tell me my friends, women are not a rich area in this country today. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಕ್ಕೂ ಮಹಿಳೆಯರು ಪ್ರವೇಶ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ರಾಜಕಾರಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರವೇಶ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರವೇಶ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಜುಡಿಷಿಯರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರವೇಶ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರವೇಶ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟೀಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರವೇಶ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಡಿಫೆನ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರವೇಶ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾನು ಇತ್ತೀಚೆಗೆ ಒಂದು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೆ. ಪ್ರೋಟೋಕಾಲ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ನನ್ನ ರಿಸೀವ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಕ್ಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿನ DC ಬಂದಿದ್ರು, ಅಲ್ಲಿನ SP ಬಂದಿದ್ರು, ಅಲ್ಲಿನ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಜಡ್ಜ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ರು. ಟು ಮೈ ಶಾಕ್, ಆಲ್ ದಿ 3 are ladies, my friends. This is no small achievement. This is because of implementation of the concept of social justice. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇವತ್ತು ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೊಂದಷ್ಟು ಸಾಧನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಈ ಸಾಧನೆಯ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ನ್ಯಾಯ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳು ಇವೆ, ಸವಾಲುಗಳು. ಈ ಹಂತದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು, SCಗಳಿಗೆ STಗಳಿಗೆ 1950ರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಮೀಸಲಾತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ವಿ. ಮಂಡಲ್ ವರದಿಯನ್ನು ಆಧರಿಸಿ 1919ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಮೀಸಲಾತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ವಿ. 1999ನಲ್ಲಿ 2019ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಅಮೆಂಡ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಜನರಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾಟಗರಿಯಿಂದ ಬಡವರಿಗೂ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕಲಿ ವೀಕರ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾಟಗರಿ ವಿ have provided reservation. Now tell me, which religion is not enjoying the reservation? Which caste is not enjoying the reservation? In this country, all people belonging to all religions, all castes are enjoying the benefit of reservation. ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಇವತ್ತು ಭಾರತ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಗಂಭೀರವಾದಂತ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ನ್ಯಾಯದ ಒಂದು ಸವಾಲು ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳನ್ನ ಎದುರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಮೀಸಲಾತಿ ಇದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್, ಇನ್ ಮೈ ಸ್ಟಡಿ I set up 2 commissions in Karnataka, and one at the time of enhancing the reservation for scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, another at the time of providing reservation for internal reservation for scheduled. ಈ ಎರಡು ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಆಖ್ಯಾಯದ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಈ ದೇಶದ ಆದಿವಾಸಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಕೂಡ ಮೀಸಲಾತಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಲೆಮಾರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಮೀಸಲಾತಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಷ್ಟು ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಸಫಾಯಿ ಕರ್ಮಚಾರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಮೀಸಲಾತಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ಸ್ಲಮ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಸ್ಗೆ ದೇವದಾಸಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಮೀಸಲಾತಿ. ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ರಿಸರ್ವೇಶನ್ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ 45 caste out of another one caste have not obtained a single person a degree in medicine. 12 ಜಾತಿಗಳು ಅಟೆಂಡರ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ ಮಾರಾಯ. PhD ಸುಮಾರು 70 ಜಾತಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. 40 ಜಾತಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಪಂಚಾಯಿತಿ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಆಗೋಕ್ಕೂ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. This is the situation. Despite reservation, despite 75 years, and despite reservation to all sections, this is the stock reality in this country. Therefore, the government, you and I must debate how to reach the benefits of reservation to these marginalized sections, to these poor people. That is very important. That is the key question that is posing before you as a judge, to the academicians, to the law students, to research and find out ways and means how we can reach the benefits of reservation to these small sectors. Another important thing that we have to remember is the reservation in India is facing certain challenges. The most important challenge is, as on today, in government of India and in all the state governments, there are 65 lakh sanctioned posts vacant, unfilled. What happened to your reservation? 65 lakhs. In Karnataka, it is 2,90,000 sanctioned posts are vacant, not filled. This is one challenge. Another challenge is, day by day, the public employment opportunities are being shrink because of policies of the government. I give one example. Have you heard of disinvestment? Withdrawing money from public sector and handing over the public sectors to private. In this process, in the last 20 years, hundreds and thousands of public sectors are withdrawn from public sector and are handed over to private sector. As a result, job opportunities available for reservation are now lost. A private man will not implement the reservation. This is another thing. There is another thing. Policies of the government, contract labor system and guest faculty. In the last 7 years, I travelled across 1,500 colleges in Karnataka. There is no college where there are no guest lectures. There is no college where there are no contract teachers. In the matter of contract teachers and guest lecturers, no reservation policy is applicable. Hire and fire. What happened to your society? Day by day, every sector is being computerized, mechanized. In addition to that, now a new era has commenced. Era of human robots, era of drones, era of artificial intelligence, era of ChatGPT. Much more to come in the days near future. In a situation like this, day by day, we are losing opportunities within the bracket of the public sector and reservation. In a situation like this, what happens to the society? Please remember, this is another important area which we have to think and ponder. We have to raise our voice. We have to enlighten the government. We must see that the concept of social justice continue. In addition to that, my friends, you have to see another important aspect. A new challenges have come forward. The issue relating to reservation to transgender is not yet settled in India. Reservation to conversions. If a Hindu or Muslim converts, they belong to which religion? What is the reservation to be provided? Inter-caste marriages are taking place. Children born out of it. What is the reservation? There are destitutes. ಅನಾಥ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅನಾಥ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ಜಾತಿ? ಮುಸಲ್ಮಾನನ, ಹಿಂದೂನ, ಕ್ರೈಸ್ತನ, ಶೆಡ್ಯೂಲ್ಡ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್, ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್? ದಿಸ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸೆಟಲ್ಡ್. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಅನೇಕ ಸವಾಲುಗಳು ಇವತ್ತು ಈ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ನ್ಯಾಯದ ಮುಂದೆ ನಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಇದೆ. ಬಹಳ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಗಮನಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್. ನಾನು ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸುದ್ದಿ ಕಂಡುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅನೇಕ ಕಡೆ ರಿಸರ್ವೇಶನ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಜಸ್ಟಿಸ್, ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಜಸ್ಟಿಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ರಿಸರ್ವೇಶನ್. ನೋ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ a wrong understanding. Reservation is only an iota of social justice. Reservation is not a scheme to provide employment. It is a scheme to provide opportunity to whom we have denied opportunity. Reservation is not poverty eradication program. Reservation is not caste eradication program. If you implement 100% reservation, a handful of youth, men and women, may get some opportunity. But what do you do with the rest? They constitute more than 95 to 96%. What do you do with them? People are made to revolve around the reservation, internal reservation, reservation in private sector, creamy layer, etc., etc. But we are not thinking, we are not debating the unfortunate men and women who constitute 95% youth of this country. We have to debate them. There are poor people, not just only among backwards and there are poor people in all religions and in all castes. Is it not necessary that there are brilliant boys and girls even among the poor? Is it not the duty of the state to identify them, to encourage them, to develop them, and to make use of their talent for the nation building? There is no scheme before the government. There is no plan before the government. We also are not debating on those issues. Therefore, my friends, these are the problems, these are the issues that we are facing today. And not for social justice to be or reservation to be perpetuated in this country. At one point of time, we have to put an end. We have to stop. Continuing reservation means continuing disparity, continuing discrimination, continuing inequality. No, I don't want such a situation in this country. As early as possible, we require to build an equal society. The moment equality is achieved, then automatically the question of reservation goes back. The question of internal reservation, the question of creamy layer, the question of reservation in private sector, all will go back. For that, what we have to create more educational opportunities and more employment opportunities. How do you do that? My friends, education is not a fundamental right. Employment is not a fundamental right in the Indian Constitution. We have amended more than 105 times our Constitution, but our political leadership did not bother to amend the Constitution to include education a fundamental right, health a fundamental right, employment a fundamental right. We also demand the government that education shall be made a fundamental right and employment must be made a fundamental right. Then the government will get some responsibility to provide jobs and education. Then they will think of reformulating their policies and planning. In such a situation, we will get everyone, we will get education, everyone will get employment. Day before yesterday, I was delivering a convocation speech in a particular college. I was telling there that in India, only 30% of youth are getting higher education. 70% of Indian youth have no access to higher education. Though there are eligible youth, their parents could not give them higher education because of poverty, because of their economic backwardness. Therefore, the state must reorient its policy and come forward with the final solution for all these things. We have to amend our constitution, incorporate right to education as a fundamental right and right to employment as a fundamental right. If not today, in another 10 years, we may be able to create a nation where there is abundant opportunities. When abundant opportunities are, the issue relating to reservation and related issues will go back. Therefore, our focus should be to bring education a fundamental right, employment a fundamental right. Let us debate on this issue until such period. I for one for continuance of the social justice. Social justice is not just reservation. Hundreds and thousands every day the farmers are committing suicide. Is it not necessary that social justice definition is to be extended to those unfortunate farmers? Every day there is attack on Dalits. Every day there is attack on women. I got statistics. I can give minute by minute. How many women are tortured every day? How many women are committing suicide for a while? I am not going to burden you with all these statistics, but these are the issues which we are required to. Therefore, all type of discrimination, whether religious discrimination, you see the after post-Bengal election, what is going on there? In the name of religion, human blood is flowing. People are only thinking of how many Muslims died, how many Hindus died. Question is how many human beings died. Therefore, to put an end to all type of discriminations, we have to continue the philosophy of social justice. If we want to continue the philosophy of justice, firstly, my friends, we have to retain our constitution. It is not possible to retain our constitution until and unless you read the constitution, understand the constitution, imbibe the constitutional values, and live up to the constitution. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much. I take few questions if you like.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಸರ್. ನಾನು ಓದ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಇವತ್ತೆಲ್ಲ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷಲ್ಲೇ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೆ, ಬಟ್ ನೀವು ಅಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಫುಟವಾಗಿ ಅಷ್ಟು ಸುಲಲಿತವಾಗಿ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ನನ್ನ ಮಾತೃಭಾಷೆ ಕನ್ನಡ, ಹಾಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡೋದೇ ನನಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿ ಬಹಳ ಖುಷಿ ಆಯಿತು. ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕನ್ನಡ ತಾಯಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಸರ್, ಅದನ್ನ ಕೇಳೋದು ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ಆಯಿತು ನಮಗೆ. ಮನಸ್ಸು ಮುಟ್ಟೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ. ಸಂವಿಧಾನ ಎಷ್ಟು ಭೇದ ಭಾವಗಳ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ನಾವು ಬದುಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ತಿಳಿಸ್ಕೊಟ್ರಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು, ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂದು ಪರಿಹಾರ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಸೂಚಿಸಿದ್ರಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲೂ ಇವು ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ವ್ಯಾಖ್ಯಾನಗಳು ಮೂಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ, ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಸರ್ನ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಸರ್. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ನ್ಯಾಯದ ಮೇಲಿನ
ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಬಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಎಲಾಬ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ಯಾಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಆರ್ಥಿಕವಾಗಿಯೂ ನಾವು ಸಬಲರಾಗಬೇಕು, ಶೈಕ್ಷಣಿಕವಾಗಿಯೂ ಸಬಲರಾಗಬೇಕು. ಯಾರ್ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ದಿವಸ ಹಕ್ಕುಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತವರಿಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಹಕ್ಕುಗಳು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅನುಭವಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿಗಬೇಕು. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗುವಾಗ ಯಾವ ಅಬಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ನಾವು ಹೊರಗೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಒಂದು. ಎರಡನೇದು, ಯಾರು ಅಬಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅಥವಾ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ತಮ್ಮ ಲಾಭವನ್ನು ಮೊದಲು ಪಡೆದಂಥವ್ರು ಹೇಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟುಕೊಡೋದನ್ನ ರೂಢಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಈ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಎರಡು ನಮ್ಮ ಅನಿಸಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ.
ಬಹಳ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಅವ್ರು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಬಹಳನೇ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಐ ಅಪ್ರಿಷಿಯೇಟ್ ಯು ಸರ್. ಹೌ ಯು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಅಬಂಡೆನ್ಸ್? ಕರೋನಾ ಬಂದಾಗ ನಾನು ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಪತ್ರ ಬಂತು. ಪ್ರತಿ ಪಂಚಾಯಿತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು 200 ಬೆಡ್ dropouts, sir. When there is no dropouts in primary education, automatically the higher education will develop, sir. If higher education is developed, then nation will progress economically and culturally. This is abundance. ಒಂದು ದಿವಸಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಮಗುಗೆ ಒಂದು ಹಾಲು ಕೊಡ್ತೀರ, ಒಂದು ಕಪ್ಪು, ಅದು ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಶಾಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ. Make it free for all children in all schools in the country. As a result, cattle farm ಎಷ್ಟು increase ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ರೈತರಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ಜನರೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಜನರೇಟ್. ಹಾಲಿಡೇಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ, ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಡೇಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಯಾಕ್ರಿ ಮೊಟ್ಟೆ ಕೊಡೋದು? ರಜಾ ದಿವಸನೂ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಬಂದು ಮೊಟ್ಟೆ ತಿಂದೋಗ್ಲಿ. ಆವಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪೌಲ್ಟ್ರಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ರೈತರಿಗೆ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅವರ್ ನೇಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಬಿಲ್ಟ್. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬಂಡೆನ್ಸ್. Just I only gave 2-3 examples. There are thousands in my head which I can share with you. Yes, abundance is not enough. ನಾನು ಬಹಳ ಹಿಂದೆ ಓದಿದ್ದೆ. When wealth is developed, wealth is put to the hands of rich, it will trickle down to the hands of poor. That failed. This was an American concept, but it did not happen. Wealth produced, rich ಸಾವುಕಾರ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇತ್ತು, ಅದು ಬಡವರ ಕೈಗೆ ಬರಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. What man has not achieved in the last 1000 years, he is achieved in 100 years in the fields of science and technology. As a result, huge wealth is produced. But despite wealth, poverty, hungry, helplessness, houselessness, people are suffering. There we require the concept of social justice. ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಜಸ್ಟಿಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಮ್ಮ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ನೀತಿ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು, ಸಮಾಜ ನೀತಿ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು, ರಾಜನೀತಿ ಆಗಬೇಕು. When I say Rajniti, it must become a political philosophy. Only it can be implemented. When it is implemented, then it will reach the people. This is how the concept of social justice becomes important. Yes?
ಸರ್ ನಮಸ್ತೆ, ಕೋಟಪ್ಪ ಮರಡಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ, TSL 6th ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್. ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಹಿಳೆಯರಿಗೆ ರಾಜಕೀಯವಾಗಿ ಸ್ಥಾನಮಾನ ಸಿಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ತುಂಬಾ ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ಕೂಗು ಹೋರಾಟ ಕೇಳಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ UPA ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಇತ್ತೀಚೆಗೆ NDA ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೂಡ ಮಹಿಳೆಯರಿಗೆ ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಸ್ಥಾನಮಾನ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕಳೆದ 1990ರಿಂದ ಈಚೆಗೆ ಹಲವು ಬಾರಿ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 7ಕ್ಕೂ ಬಾರಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಸಂಸತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂವಿಧಾನಿಕ ತಿದ್ದುಪಡಿಯನ್ನು ತಂದು 33% ಮಹಿಳಾ ಮೀಸಲಾತಿಯನ್ನು ಜಾರಿ ತರಬೇಕಂತ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಸತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ 2/3 ಮೆಜಾರಿಟಿ ಬೇಕು ಸರ್. 2/3 ಮೆಜಾರಿಟಿ ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಂವಿಧಾನಿಕವಾಗಿ ಸಂವಿಧಾನಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ತಿದ್ದುಪಡಿಯನ್ನು ತರಬೇಕು. ನಾವು ಇತ್ತೀಚಿನ ತಿದ್ದುಪಡಿಯನ್ನು ನೋಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ 131ನೇ ತಿದ್ದುಪಡಿಯನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಮಹಿಳೆಯರಿಗೆ ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಸ್ಥಾನಮಾನವನ್ನ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಸರ್ಕಾರಗಳು ಇಚ್ಛೆ ಪಟ್ಟರು ಕೂಡ ಸಂವಿಧಾನಿಕ ತಿದ್ದುಪಡಿಯನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಸಂವಿಧಾನಿಕ ತಿದ್ದುಪಡಿಯನ್ನು ತರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ವಿಫಲ ಆಗ್ತಿರೋದು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಸಂವಿಧಾನವೇ ನಮಗೆ ಮಹಿಳೆಯರಿಗೆ ಸ್ಥಾನಮಾನ ಕೊಡುವಲ್ಲಿ ಅಡ್ಡಿ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆಯಾ ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಕಾಡುತ್ತೆ.
ನಿಮ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಆದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಷನ್ ನಾನು ಒಪ್ಕೊಳ್ಳ. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಹಿಳಾ ಮೀಸಲಾತಿ ಬಿಲ್ಲು 2 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಹಿಂದೆ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಷ್ಟೇ. ಮತ್ತೆ ನೀವು ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ತಂದ್ರಿ, ತರೋದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಡಿಲಿಮಿಟೇಷನ್ ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ? ನಾನು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಒಂದು ಕಾಲೇಜಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. ನಾನು ಐ ಆಮ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಕೋಲಾರ. ನಮಗೂ ತಿರುಪ್ತಿಗೂ ಬಹಳ ಹತ್ರ ಬಾಗಲಕೋಟೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಕಡೆ ತಿರುಪ್ತಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಕಥೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ನಮ್ಮೂರ ಕಡೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ರೈತ, ಅವನ ಹತ್ರ ಒಂದು ಹಸು ಇತ್ತಂತೆ. ಅದು ಕರು ಹಾಕ್ರೆ ಕಡೆಗೆ ತಿರುಪ್ತಿ ವೆಂಕಟರಮಣ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನ ಪ್ರೇಯರ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ನನ್ನ ಹಸು ಕರು ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಕರು ನನಗೆ, ಹಸು ನಿನಗೆ. ಅದಾದ 1 ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಅದೊಂದು ಕರು ಹಾಕು, ಅದು ಗಂಡು ಕರು. ಈ ಗಂಡು ಕರುಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಬೆಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾರಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ನು 100 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಹಸು ಮಾರಿದ್ರೆ 1000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. 1000 ರೂಪಾಯಿಯಿಂದ ವೆಂಕಟೇಶನ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ಇವ್ನು 100 ರೂಪಾಯಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ನು ಏನು ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಮಾಡೋದ, ಹಸುಗೆ ಒಂದು ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಹಾಕಿದೆ, 1 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಏನು ಬೆಲೆ. ಕರು ಇದು 1000. ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಕೊಂಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಂಗಿದ್ರೆ ಹಸುನು ಕೊಂಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಕರುನು ಕೊಂಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಈ ಕೆಂಪೈ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಹೆಂಗೂ ಲಾಭ ನನಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹಸುನು ಕರುನು ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಆಗ ಹಸು ಬೆಲೆ ಎಷ್ಟು? ತಿರುಪ್ತಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ವೆಂಕಟೇಶ್ವರ ನಿನ್ನ ಬೆಲೆ ನೀನು ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಪ್ಪ, ನಿನ್ ಪಾಲು ಅಂತ ದೇವರಿಗೂ ಟೋಪಿ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು 1000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟು. ಇವತ್ತು ಮಹಿಳಾ ಮೀಸಲಾತಿ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಅಂತ ಟೋಪಿನೇ ಮಹಿಳೆಯರಿಗೂ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಪುರುಷರಿಗೂ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಈ ದೇಶದ ಪ್ರಜಾಪ್ರಭುತ್ವ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? This is not the fault of constitution, the unwillingness of the men who dominate the political field of this country. It is the male chauvinism which is preventing the implementation of women reservation. Yes. Yes.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Shri Appareddy Hari sir, Honorable Secretary, to address the gathering.
Respected Chief Guest, Honorable Justice and Nagamohan Officer, Dr. Ravindra, Vice President JS, Gundappa, the donor of this function, and Treasurer, and Total Meeting Chairman, and Sri Sapna, Chairman of this college, and daughter of the donor of this college, PhD Narayan Gowda, whom I myself call father of this college. Because if you have not arrived this college, I don't know in which place you were there, you have had the knowledge. But thankfully, Narayan Gowda had a great vision he donated the place for the law college. Good morning to all of you. It's a privilege and an honor to stand before you on this training glorification of the memorial lecture. We gather not only to remember the great personality, but also to celebrate a life that inspired many through wisdom, dedication and service to the society. A memorial lecture is more important than a formal event. It's a moment of reflection, gratitude and learning. Great individuals may no longer be with us physically, but their ideas, achievement and values continue to guide us. Their life becomes a source of inspiration for generations to come. The person in whose memory this lecture is organized dedicated his life to excellence, humanity and betterment of others. Their contribution reminds us the true greatness lies not only in power or wealth, but in the positive impact we leave on the society. As we listen to the lecture, let us not only remember the past, but also renew our commitment to knowledge, integrity, compassion, and service. The best way to honor such a personality is by following the principles they stood and by striving to make a meaningful difference in our own life. I congratulate the organizers for conducting this thoughtful program and bringing all of us together to pay a tribute to such a dignified person. And I would like to inform you, one of our alumni of our college, Mr. Nirmal Kumar, has been elected as the member of the Legislative Assembly in Tamil Nadu, and he has been selected as the minister in the Tamil Nadu Assembly. We should also give a big applause. And this everybody should take it as a goal. Our college is more famous in developing such kind of personalities, and each one should have this kind of positiveness and move forward. At the same time, even in the last lecture also I told everyone, whenever a personality comes, we have to take a book, write out the nicer points or whatever they said, and when you meet them in the future, later days, you have to tell them what all you spoke and all those things. You will also be happy. This is the way everybody should progress and achieve good laurels and name to our institution. Thank you very much.
Now I humbly request Dr. R. Ravindra Sir, Vice President, Janata Education Society, to kindly deliver the presidential address.
We started in the morning, it's afternoon now. Respected Justice President Nagamohan sir, dignitaries, other dignitaries on the stage and off the stage, my dear teachers and students. This has been a very enlightening lecture that we heard on the Constitution. Like always, Justice Nagamohan, he not only tells us what is the Constitution or the Constitutional provision, but also instigates and puts a thought in our process, in our minds, on how we could contribute to make the Constitution better. Without commenting on some of my disagreements with what is happening now and how the Constitution has been misused. I would like to give a brief background about myself, because as I was sitting next to Justice Nagamohan, I know him for 35 years, and he has always been thinking I'm a practicing doctor. And unfortunately, Mr. Kempegowda didn't give a proper introduction to myself. Yes, I am an orthopedic surgeon. I have been a teacher. I have taught in Kempegowda Institute of Medical Sciences for 10 years. And subsequently, I have been an entrepreneur. And then I have been very active in the medical field, both in the academics as well as the medical politics or whatever you want to call it. I have been the president of the Bangalore Orthopedic Society. I am also the president of the Indian Medical Association of Vivekananda. And I should proudly say that I have been the president of the Private Hospitals and Nursing Homes Association of Karnataka, especially during the difficult days of the COVID. And I have worked very closely with the government of Karnataka in mitigating the pandemic. And I am also proud to say that when there was a real scare, not only amongst the community, but also amongst the medical fraternity, my hospital, Sumna Hospital, was the first hospital in Karnataka to admit a COVID patient in a private hospital. Right now, I am an elected member of the Karnataka Medical Council. Also, I am one of the six members of the Action Committee of the Indian Medical Association at National Headquarters, and I am involved with policy making and work closely with the government. Coming back to Justice Nagamohan saying, I think because of paucity of time, he skipped out on one of the most important right that given under the Constitution, but it is not determined still for obvious reasons. Right to health. Right to health is something that we should all demand. But unfortunately, courts have also not upheld the right to health for different reasons. I think right to health will mitigate a lot of problems, both to the general public as well as the medical profession and the doctors. Unfortunately, because of the poor spending by the government, and we spend hardly 1.5 to 2% of the GDP for health in India, whereas in the Western countries it is anywhere between 10 to 12%, and in USA it's about 17%. So that is where the healthcare in India is underfunded. And because of that, the doctors, we are producing more and more doctors, but there is no employment for these doctors, and we are forced to put in our own money or borrow money and start hospitals. And now, in spite of the best efforts, we are not entrepreneurs, doctors are not businessmen, but because of the lack of political support and this thing, doctors are being turned into businessmen, and now we are being humanized. Unfortunate, but it is not good for the community in the long run. Also, Justice Nagamohan was talking about the Constitution. Yes, I believe our Constitution is one of the best constitutions, but I wonder why even after 78, 79 years, we are still rolling out election promises and rolling out freebies to every election and not ensuring social justice. I believe it is only because of intellectual poverty and corruption. Unfortunately, the Constitution is very good, but corruption and intellectual poverty in the community is the reason for our problems today. Having said that, I was reading the other day in one of the newspapers that during independence, the majority of our legislators, both in the center and the states, were advocates and lawyers, qualified lawyers. They were not only freedom fighters, but also, like Justice Nagamohan's father, incidentally, is a freedom fighter and recognized by the government for it. So, the lawyers have actually fought for the freedom of the Constitution. But unfortunately, the number of lawyers in the participating in the government has come down for different reasons again. In fact, I tell my professional colleagues also, the medical doctors and the advocates, to get be more active in politics, get into mainstream politics, because the lawyers know the law, and teachers and doctors, we are in direct contact with the patients on a daily basis. We understand the social problems. So I think advocates, teachers, lawyers should participate more in politics. That way, I think we can contribute to the development of our nation and strengthen the constitution. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. I now call upon stage Srimati Veena, Associate Professor, to propose vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, one and all. It is my proud privilege to propose vote of thanks on this memorable occasion of the Rajamantra Pravina Sri H.P. Gundappa Gowda Memorial Lecture, organized by Law Forum of VIVEKANANDA College of Law and IPAC initiative under Golden Jubilee celebrations of Janata Education Society. First and foremost, I express our heartfelt gratitude to Honorable Justice Mr. Justice N. Nagamohan, former Judge, High Court of Karnataka, for delivering such an enlightening and thought-provoking lecture on social justice, constitutional perspective. Sir, your words have inspired all of us to uphold the constitutional values of equality, justice, and human dignity. We are deeply honored by your gracious presence. I request the President of today's program, Dr. R. Ravindra, Vice President, JES, and other dignitaries to felicitate the Chief Guest. Thank you, sir. Legacy is not just what is left behind, but what is shared to move others forward. By instituting this endowment in the name of legendary Rajamantra Pravina Sri H.P. Gundappa Gowda, the family has ensured that his vision of justice and public service remains a living, breathing inspiration for our students. We are profoundly grateful for your unwavering support, your philanthropic spirit, and your deep-rooted commitment to the VIVEKANANDA College of Law. We must acknowledge the foundation upon which this lecture stands. I would like to place on record our most sincere heartfelt gratitude to the Rajamantra Pravina Sri H.P. Gundappa Gowda family, represented here today by Sri H.P. Balgopal, Treasurer of JES and donor of H.P. Gundappa Gowda Endowment Committee, member of Law Forum, VIVEKANANDA College of Law, and the President of Golden Jubilee Committee, JES. Thank you, sir, for your presence. I request the dignitaries to honor the Sri H.D. Bhagwat for his honorable work. Thank you, sir. Yeah. I extend our sincere thanks to Dr. R. Ravindra, Vice President of JES and also President of today's function, who is also a renowned surgeon and an academician. Thank you for your encouragement and support towards academic excellence. Thank you very much, sir. Our heartfelt gratitude to Appareddy Hari, Honorary Secretary, JES, for his valuable guidance and continuous support to the institution and its activities. Thank you, sir. We are grateful to Srimati Sapnayan, Chairperson, Governing Council, DCL, for gracing this occasion and encouraging the student community with her presence. Thank you, ma'am. A special note of thanks to Professor Dr. K.B. Kempegoda, Principal, DCL, for his leadership, motivation and constant effort in organizing meaningful academic programs for the benefit of the students and faculty. Thank you, sir. We thank the members of Managing Committee of JES for their support and gracious presence. Special thanks to Sri H.D. Narayan Reddy, sir, Sri I. Narayan Reddy, sir, Sri Anil sir, Srimati Pankaja madam, inviting member, Sri Lakshmi Manohar sir, an inviting member. Thank you very much everyone for your gracious presence. We thank the family members of Rajamantra Pravina Sri H.P. Gundappa Gowda Memorial Committee for their presence and reposing trust in our institution to carry on the legacy. I extend my appreciation to the IPSC, Law Forum members, faculty, non-teaching staff, student volunteers, media team and everyone who worked tirelessly behind the scenes to make this program a grand success. I thank Mrs. Sneha of 4th Sem 3 years LLB course for hosting this wonderful program. Thank you, Sneha. Finally, I thank all the dignitaries, guests, faculty members, students for your gracious presence and active participation. Once again, I thank you all. Have a wonderful day. Let us raise for the national anthem.
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you.